man, let's talk about Kanye West now. Kanye West has been going around saying he wants control, or he wants to be more involved with his black children, all right? He going around saying that Kim Kardashian has diarrhea more than the average person, and showing DMs of her saying that you want him to keep their business off the internet. But, you know, he says Kris Jenner, Kim Kardashian, Hulu, they don't decide where my kids go to school. Now, he got his own school, all right? Don out of school, and I guess he wanted his kids to go there. Then he started going at Sierra Canyon's, you know, their, how can I say it? It's not really criteria. I guess they school criteria and how they go about teaching their kids and what they teach. And that's where LeBron kids go to as well. I think, you know, a few celebrity kids go there. So, I mean, at the end of the day, check out the music entertainment playlist, by the way. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. You know, you should have thought about that before you married the other, you know, and procreated with the other. You got to understand there's going to be some conflict of tradition and rituals. All right? When it comes to the girls, I think he got a boy. When it comes to the girls, you got to understand, dude, Kris Jenner, Kim Kardashian, and Kourtney and Khloe all going to pass them the game. It's too much. It ain't too much you're going to do like that. The kids are, 9 times out of 10, the kids are going to gravitate towards the mother more because that's who are there for them. Now, he going around saying that the nanny's raising them and all that type of stuff. He want to be more involved and all that. Well, you should have thought about that before y'all got a divorce. You know, whatever you did to get a divorce, you should have thought about that. And therefore, if you didn't get a divorce, then your word would be, you know, damn near law. All right? Your word would be law because you would be in that household, you know, wouldn't have to, you know, see what's happening from the, you know, the blogs and the tabloids and social media. But y'all decided to get a divorce, y'all couldn't work it out, so now you co-parenting. And you knew what type of woman that you was getting with. You knew. You knew what that whole family was about. Everybody knew what that whole family was about. You know, and now kids go on the internet and they getting older, they can see what their mama really about. And then when you go to school, you know, it's very, very, you know, wild. So that's what you gotta watch being on the internet, especially when you talk about the XXX stars and all that type of stuff. You know, some of them I didn't even know had husbands and wives. Like, how does that work? You know, how does that work? That's what I don't understand. How does that honestly work? Square biz. But all that is something that you have to really add up before you make that decision, you know, to even start kicking it. The awkwardness of meeting our family, the awkwardness of y'all families or y'all parents meeting each other. That's why a lot of people don't like playing in the snow or, like, you know, interracial relationships. That's why a lot of dudes just experiment, and that it is what it is from that standpoint of view. We don't want to deal with raisins in a potato salad and people not seasoning their food, or, you know what I'm saying? Your wife, they, you know, get more of your hair. Your wife not knowing how to maintain your daughter's hair, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? That's all things you got to think about. That's why a lot of different racial or ethnic groups, you know, around the world, that's why they stick to themselves. And they keep their money in their own circle and they stick to themselves because it's easy to, you know, dive into the tradition. Even if we co-parent, we break up, we pretty much still got the same traditional values. Now, you know, when it comes to, like, you know, other things, I mean, that's something people don't even think about until it's too late. You talking about what's their values on education and, you know, your visions on life and all that stuff, man. So when you find out you with somebody that, you know, physically look good or, you know, whatever, got a big ass booty, whatever you chose, you start to figure out y'all together, you know what I'm saying, it ain't working. So, I mean, he can say what he want to say. They're going to do what they want to do. There ain't nothing he can do about it, honestly. He can try to counteract the game that, you know, they giving them and try to raise them and by, you know, by nature, his his word is going to be very, very powerful. It is. It's going to be very, very powerful, his word. Very powerful. But the repetitive of Kim Kardashian having the kids and her family having the kids and her continuing to drill it in their head, you know what I'm saying? That's going to, beat his word. So, and they women, most of them, he got girls too. Most of them, so. But them all stuff you gotta just, you gotta decide and talk with before you start marrying and kicking it with anybody. No matter the racial background, no matter what it is. That's just something that, gotta be a topic of discussion. The woman that you end up marrying and having kids with, or having kids with, that's kind of how you want to see your daughter grow up, or the type of woman you want your son to be with. And they don't use that rule of thumb. Then he starts talking about Gap and all this type of stuff. He gonna open up Easy stores in every state, starting in Atlanta and all. That's cool. They having meetings about him at Gap without him. He just, he got the money and he's still uncomfortable and unsatisfied. That should be a lesson to all of us. That's what ended up getting Tupac really, that's what ended up getting Tupac really killed. His temper, his lashing out, and him, speaking his mind. Calling out district attorneys, calling out public officials, all that. And Kanye West, he walking that thin line. The difference is he ain't going at politicians and lawyers and district attorneys and shit. That's the big difference. Lil Boosie too. That's what got him on death row, damn near. Fight for his life. Talking about police officers and, politicians and all that, district attorneys and shit. And he was smart. He ain't let them fool him twice. He moved out of Louisiana. That was the smartest thing he can do. Kanye West just, talk all this black power stuff, and my black kids and stuff, but why you gonna marry whatever they is, Chaldean, whatever they is? If you so black, that's why it's hard for these young dudes to really, follow the example. Yeah, you went to jail and did this, that, and the third. You telling me not to do it. Why not? You did it. Y'all telling us to be pro-black, but y'all got others on your arm. The actions speak louder than the message sometimes. I say it again, actions speak louder than the verbal message. And a lot of these young kids, these young teenagers and young men and boys, they can see that. This is the proudest generation of black men and black women. The proudest pro-black, time, for pro-black pray people with others on their arm. It is. It is. And you can say, well, Martin Luther King was, doing this, that, and the third. Malcolm X used to, and all that. Hey. When you looked at, when they got to the, revolution part of things, they was with black women. They experiment, not saying you should. I mean, you can't. I don't really care what you do, but you can't be sitting here swirling with the other and talking about your pro-blackness. That, to me, that just don't add up. Now, if that's what you like, cool. That's cool. Not saying you gotta stop being black because of it, but it seems like these dudes be trying, feel like they got something to prove, by being pro-black extremists. And one thing I'll tell you about being pro-black, it don't add up to nothing. Until you become a martyr, you dead or something, like, it don't really add up to nothing, bro. It don't add up to nothing. All this is a bunch of rah, and the messenger don't be really putting in no work. You don't get work and really put in, so somebody be put in a messed up situation and somebody, be dead or whatever. Then everybody want to show up and put their fist in the air. But the other 365 days in the year, was it 48 weeks in the year? What is y'all doing? Come on, you can't be delivering a black message with a white woman on your arm, or Chaldean, whatever you choose, Indian. Sorry to tell y'all that. And you want to go out there and say my black children and all that type of stuff, man. Go on. Go on. You made your choice. You made your bed. You made your choice. You liked her, cool. But I can't get mad at the decision. But you going out here going hard like you Louis Minister Farrakhan and all that type of stuff, bro. And this is why it's important. They was reality stars. Your kids was gonna be on reality TV and all that type of stuff. That was inevitable. The sex tapes is gonna be out there. They gonna hear about it in school. Watch. They might not be of age just yet. So all reputation and all that factors into it. But like I said, that dude, man, he ain't happy and he needs to stay off social media. But then again, it's all about staying relevant for him. He's been relevant almost over 15 years, maybe a little bit longer than that. So he know what he doing. When he say he worth $3-4 billion, he know what he doing. But Hollywood got a weird way of turning people different. Look all the child actresses and how all them looking now, or entertainers from Orlando Brown to Soulja Boy. So look at Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? The Olsen twins. Turn a lot of great people out too. But that's the price of fame. But hey, that is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all our notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.